Hello guys, and what is happening? Welcome to another Blizzard Raptor video. And we're back in the world of Ghost of Tsushima. So, I have done a little bit of side stuff that I wouldn't do on camera. It's basically just unlocked. I've upgraded the sword a little, I've unlocked a couple of skills, nothing drastic. Got some of the gear back that I'm used to having in the game. Got the kunai, the throwing knives back. So I am very happy now with the way things are going. I've got some of the lost skill and timing back, so I'm quite happy with that. I haven't touched any side content, any main content at all during this sort of. We'll just let that tail off there. Yeah, I haven't touched any of the main content. I haven't done any main quests deliberately. That was by choice. And I'm just going to ride on now. I'm going to ignore the bird that's about to fly in front of my face. I am going to follow this fox though, because I'm one link away from getting a shrine. So normally I wouldn't do this. I'd do this off camera. I'd do the fox dens. But since it's right there, right in my face, I figured I may as well. And that's pretty much going to be the way this game goes, unless the side content is right in my face, then I'm just gonna ignore it and push on to the main content when I'm recording. So you guys will get to see the story of Ghost of Tsushima. My gear might change as I get upgrades, but I'll chat to you guys about that as I've done it. Thank you, wee man, for leading me to the third Inari shrine that I need. And that gets me a new charm slot. So something I had forgotten is that these first two slots take these gold amazing charms. They can only go in these first two parts here, and then after that you can get these ones. Basically, I think I'll call them legendary. I don't think they're actually called legendary charms, but these sort of gold tier, top tier charms can only go in the first two slots on your charm tree, and then you can get up to another 4 charm slots. So we've got here a reduced enemy detection speed, deal bonus damage while at 50% health or less, and killing enemies restores a moderate amount of health. So there's different effects. You can kind of stack them and tailor them to your playstyle. I will tailor mine to the ghost. Speaking of which, I think I've actually got... Yeah, I have. I've got a technique point, so I'm going to pick up the additional... I was going to pick up the additional kunai throw, however... I'm thinking about going down the assassination tree, because being able to chain assassinate 2 enemies is going to be mega helpful. So you know what I'm going to pick up. Safe landing's pretty good anyway. You'll still die if you fall from too high, but it can mitigate a lot of the crappy damage. That's basically it there. And now I need to find south again. I know I could just tap this and watch the wind blow. We'll get Kage back. And on we go. Well, we could get involved in this and just... Oh! Yeah, that didn't go as well as I thought it was gonna. And that's actually pretty good, I'm happy with that. Getting Predator hides allows you to unlock upgrades at the trappers, and they're usually things like bull quiver upgrades. I haven't done the quest yet for that, to get that upgrade. Ah, that's the other thing that I found out. So your touchpad on your PlayStation 4 and now your PS5, which I'm playing it on, the touchpad in the centre does a variety of things. So swiping up is your wind. Swiping down does a bow gesture, which can be done at certain places. Swiping left, and General plays flute. And if you swipe right, General unsheath and resheath his sword. It's little finesse, not finesse, little quality of life touches like that, like when you're finished a fight, not having to run around with your sword out until he decides to manually put his, till he decides to automatically put his sword away because danger's not present. Just, oh. Yeah, I'm glad that's come up. So, some enemies try to bait you into moving first. They'll feint like that. You basically have to wait until you see that they're closing the gap. And kunai, there you go. That's why I like the kunai throw, because you can upset the balance of these guys. Boom, and then manually sheathe the katana. Brilliant. And then we'll nick this poor guy's supplies because he's not going to need them, sadly. I don't want to follow the golden, I think they're called golden orioles, those birds. They lead you to cosmetic upgrades. Sometimes they lead you to bamboo cutting. Said I wasn't going to follow them, and then here I'm following it because I think it's a bamboo cut that it's going to show you. Yes. So this is how you improve your resolve, these things here. So you have to cut bamboo with the button prompts there, and you have to do it quick. So I'll do it wrong first to show you. So if you just go L1XX, actually that was, I meant to do that wrong, I thought I was doing it too slow. So we'll try it again here. So it's L1 followed by 4 X's. So if I just do it as L1XXXX, it's too slow, you see. So you really have to give it tap 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 tap. There you go. And last one is your 4 X's followed by another L1 in a square. So there you go. So cutting through that, it must be something to do with the discipline required to get the speed, timing and precision to cut through all of them at once. But now that we've done that, there's a minor legend here, a minor tale. I'm not gonna do that just now. Again, I'm trying not to get caught up in too much side stuff. I want to get... The reason I want to try and push the main story on is because there's a lot of gear that you get. I will come back and do the... I'll deal with that later. Yeah, there's gear that you get. There's gear that I'm missing just now that would be handy. One of which is the iron grappling hook to turn you into a real medieval Batman. Quick swipe up just to make sure I'm going the right way. There we go. And if you just hover your finger on the touchpad as well, it'll show you. There you go. What each direction will swipe will unlock for you. We'll do this way. So if I'm meeting them on the road, I'm quite happy to issue a challenge. But if I'm going into a Mongol base, This is the additional stance I've unlocked, so this is brilliant against shield bearing warriors. I've not got anything against spearmen yet. There we go. And this might be the other thing, I can't remember if I did this the other day, but if you've downed an enemy and they're not quite dead yet, Jin will perform a coup de grace. I'm not sure what the Japanese is for, but basically he just finishes them while they're on the ground, puts them out of their misery. So, the lighting in this game is absolutely gorgeous. I really am enjoying my playthrough of this. But with the upgrades we've got and with the kunai that we've got just now, unless we come across another traveller camp on the road, then I'm not going to purposefully seek one out to get the kunai upgrade on like recording. But I might, if I ride into one, or if there's one like just off the path, then I may. Did I kill that deer? No. Normally I wouldn't hunt animals for their skins until after I've got the bow, and it is worth doing, especially if you can get the boar and the bear skins. They are most definitely worth getting. I'm not sure if this is a Mongol camp I'm approaching. I think it is. Yeah, it looks like it. I think what I'd rather do... Yeah, there we go. Just peel off the road. So we'll try to do things as ghost as possible throughout the game. I know technically issuing a challenge in the road is not a ghost playthrough. I'm not really sneaking up on them, but there isn't really a way to do that. I think the only real way to do that is to get so far through the riding skill tree to the point where you can do the jump off horse. I'll show you what I mean. There is, I think it's evasion. Yeah, under evasion there's a mounted strike. And I think that's probably the closest you're going to get to something ghost-like. Because there's not really anything else while you're in the road. So I may eventually do... It's under stances, no, it's under ghost. So here, the standoff, I may eventually... In fact, I've got the skill point for that, but I'm not going to get that just now. I'm going to get this instead. Yeah, so I may eventually get the standoff streak. Just because it looks awesome, honestly. It looks absolutely brilliant when you just... You EI draw, kill one. Then you turn, the camera turns automatically to show you the next attacker that's closing in. And you have to wait until they're actually closing in. Is there... Yeah, there he is. So see the guy on the beach? You maybe just can't see him now. See that guy on the beach that's swinging his weapon? If I... Can I get up to go round to him? Yeah. So I may be able to observe him from here, actually. Yeah, see this guy here? I'm going to get a prompt in a second to observe him. Hopefully if I can get close enough. Yeah, there we go. So if you observe the leaders, this is how you unlock your additional stances. And if you observe them and then kill them, it actually does count double, which I didn't realise. I thought it was... I thought the game was quite strict when it came to that, but apparently it's not as strict as I thought it was. I'm going to try and assassinate the... In fact, you know what? I don't think I can assassinate the leaders just now. If I can kill enemies, if I can kill 3 enemies without being seen though, I will get a bonus. So that's what we're going to try and do here just now. And if I fall off here... I didn't time it right. I tapped too early. And then I tried to mash the button to make up for it. You've really got to wait until literally just before you land. Tap circle. And then you get... I've got 2, 3 in there just now. If the third's not in the... I was going to say if the third's not in the way, I could maybe get the 2. I think I can. If the third can't see them, yeah, you can't just now. I'm going to squeeze through and do... Chain assassinate, and that's me. Got my bonus. They're now dead. I love it. Yeah, chain assassination. That you can see the reason now why I wanted that, because if I had assassinated the first guy, the second guy would have just flipped out, and it's not particularly that I would have lost the bonus that would have annoyed me. It's the they're going to be hard to take out together. Might have to do this slightly differently. I think these guys can see each other. Yeah, they can. Yes. That'll do. Now I'm getting there. I'm getting my flow back. I'm quite happy. Honestly, by the time I'd finished playing this through the first time, I was really good at it. Like, I'm not kidding. Especially when you get access to the gunpowder stuff as well. I can show you that now, actually. Well, I will finish this bit off. Patience is required though. But if you go into your ghost tree here, you'll see under evolving tactics, you've got these have to be unlocked as you go through, but now I can get, eventually, you can get black powder bombs, so they're throwing explosives. You can throw them into the middle of a group and they do stagger damage. You can knock down enemies with the next one, and then eventually you get shrapnel, which I think kills enemies that are close by outright and then does massive stagger damage. These are the ones that I want though, the smoke bombs. So if I ever cock up an assassination attempt, I can just disappear. Blinding dust. And that is where I want to get to, is healing incense. You've also got sticky bombs, so you can stick them straight to an enemy in the middle of a group. And then you've got the wind chimes, which are always handy. Distraction tools are always useful. So that's it'll be mostly ghost skills that I'll be looking to get now. We'll try and take this guy out quietly. Although I think there's an archer overlooking him. Yeah, there is. And because I might try and sneak through the camp then. Can get into here quietly. And I'm in the grass. Now those guys are covering each other's backs. I should be able to chain assassinate these two though. If I can catch one off guard. Because I think they're following each other, which obviously military tactics haven't changed that much, and you know, you go and you take someone with you to cover your back. If I had one of those bombs just now, I'd be throwing it right in amongst them and then just killing the two of them, but meh. You know. I've cocked up, kinda. Now, mid-combat stance change there. Ah, here we go. Now we're not doing the honourable fighting, mate. Oh, I heard that. There we go, that'll do. Just make sure we stay away from his. I'm waiting for an opportunity to, damn it, right, to dodge and do a heavy attack. There we go. This guy's got a parry shield from Dark Souls. Yes. Yes. See what I mean? As I observed them earlier, if you observe them first, and then... And the other thing I would say about these camps as well is do your best to try and stay undetected for as long as possible. Got some kunai for that as well. Got some supplies. Raid the camp for Mongol artifacts as well. The traveller's attire I'm wearing, so you might have seen the prompt come up earlier saying that the traveller's attire will pulse when an artifact is nearby. It means things like this, like collectibles. You feel it much better in the DualSense, the PlayStation 5's controller. It did work in the PS4 version, and I'm not knocking the PS4 version, it was absolutely brilliant, but it's amazing how much of a difference the haptic feedback on the PS5 controller makes to games like this, honestly. I can't wait to get my hands on a bow to be able to do to be able to feel the tension in the triggers as well, but even just simple things like riding on horseback and feeling the change in the ground, the sort of feedback, the difference between riding through mud and riding across a bridge, a wooden bridge for example. I'll take this guy on like this. I think he's the only one. I think he's kind of like the outrider. Ah, he got me. Ah, he got me. He did. He done me. He done me with his wee feint. I'll do it. Who's next? Oh, you know what? We're not fighting fair today. The samurai tried to fight fair and they all got killed. These guys can all feel what it's like. So yeah, I got done. Takes a bit of practice. You've really got to have the discipline to wait until you can see the distance closing. Does that make sense?
コムダでは大勢が亡くなったとか。どうやって生き残ったのです。もうどこにも逃げられません。すべての道が猛虎の手の内です。道で捕まったのか。はい。奴ら道沿いに野営を敷いて待ち伏せてます。奴らを退けるまでどこかに隠れておれ。
So we'll get Kage back in again. And we're still heading in sort of the right direction. The road should curve round and take me where I want to go. You can see the difference already that just one tool that I've got, and it's the is that some Mongol riders? I think it is. Yeah, we'll issue the challenge to them. I'll get a wee bit closer. There we go. Yeah, just having the kunai, the difference that just having the kunai has made. He double fainted, but I was waiting for him to physically close the distance. Forgot you have to push in the direction of the enemy you're trying to hit. Miss. Didn't miss. I'll do it. Yeah, you got no chance, mate. I'll do it. Oh, he got me. He's done it again. I think he knows. Yes, that'll do. Oh! Yeah, I got done. I'm not sure if it's intentional, like if it's something that's programmed into the game, or if it's just that guy's attack pattern had changed. I don't think enemies learn, but I'm not 100% sure. But that guy obviously, it looked like he outdone me because he knew that I was only going to dodge once and attack. So he basically, he did a stab and then a sweep instead of just doing the stab, which I was dodging off of. It did suck. This is the road I need to follow, I think. Let me just double check. Yes, it is. I'll try and go around the edge of the camp so I'm not getting spotted though. Yeah, so I don't think enemies learn, there's not like a nemesis system or anything like that built in. I think it was just the AI changed the attack pattern and I didn't read it. So it was daft to get caught by it the first time, but I really should have been more aware and ready for it the second time. The next stance that I get as well, so the units that I'm earning towards the next stance by observing and killing the leaders, well that next stance is the one that's effective against spearmen. So I'll have something that's more effective against them. There we go. Much better. And he did try and feint me as well. I saw that guy was a bowman. No, we're not letting you. It was brutal. Where am I going here? Here. There we go. 29 supplies. So where do I need to get to? I'm way off. It's actually this way. You can't really go long because go wrong there, because as you can see, the wind continues to bend the foliage in the environment to show you where to go. I think it's just such a cool feature though. Instead of giving you a compass and cluttering up your HUD. Just checking my time there. I'm on 29 minutes, so that's not bad. I should be able to finish this.
例のお侍。酒井仁と申す。これは失礼しました。あっしは検事。信頼と安心の当時で酒売り。
そんで島一番の山師。高をあざも浦から助けるのに手を貸してくれるんだってさ。
あそこは猛虎だらけ。村を乗っ取られたか。あの壁を越えるのは難儀だな。
実は酒の運び手は入れるんだよ。
バカ言うんじゃないよ。酒を用意しろ。道すがら策を練る。まずは一杯やりましょう。ゆっくり策を練って。
ほら行くよ。
Now, I don't know much about sake. I'm aware that it's Japan's national drink the way whiskey is Scotland's, and there's a lot of different varieties. I know that the best varieties you usually drink chilled. The cheap ones you normally heat up because that's the best way to enjoy it, but I don't know that much about it. But what I would be willing to bet is that if this guy's a sake brewer, that his sake probably tastes like horse piss, considering he's a con man, a swindler.
歯向かった奴は殺され、生き残った奴は捕虜にされるか、下人にされるか。
高を見てないんだね。
Do I leave footprints? I do, huh? That's a cool wee detail.
でも火事場で働いている奴がいるって聞いた。きっとタカだ。二人は知り合って長いのか。
アホな子供の頃からさ。
酒を作り始めたばっかの時に、こいつが初のお客。
飲めたもんじゃないけど、安かった。
しばらくはタカにも手伝ってもらったんですがね。あいつはどうにも
口車に乗せられて酒をやっちまうんだよ。ただでね。
There's no point in me trying to run ahead, by the way, because it doesn't make them go any faster. So this may take a little while. It might be quite boring. But yeah, I was right. His sake does taste like horse piss. I thought so. Now we're not supposed to attract too much unwanted attention.
猛虎だ。
二人とも早く逃げる前。小勢だな。任せろ。
やめてくれ。高に会えなくなる。頼むよ。
わかった。
Hide in the sake cart. Here we go. I don't think that bit's a choice. Yeah, I don't think I can move up and attack those guys. I think you fail automatically. It gives you the illusion of choice, but there isn't actually a choice there. It would be nice if you'd got the option to stealth kill them. Take it that's gonna be... that poor woman's gonna be raped, which is disgusting, but it was what happened at the time.
"まさかうまくいくなんて。ひどい。きっと誰かが兵を怒らせたんですが、村の半分が焼かれてる。ひとまずお別れですね。兵に酒を飲ませ気をそらせろ。やってみましょう。無理はするな。酒井様もご武運を。
高が待ってるよ。行こう。
終わったら村の外にある辻で待っております。見晴らしの良い場所を探すぞ。
こっち。
良いか。万が一にも敵に見つかったら。
俺は死ぬんだろ。分かってる。
So you can't use this pampas grass to hide in, it's been burned.
この上見て門のそば
あれが人売りの頭か。
クズめ
あやつ捕虜を品定めしておる。
タカのところに行くかも
追うぞ。
So the plan now is to follow this git. And it's up to me how I sneak in and sneak about. So I'm not being guided by Yuna anymore. This is my gig. It's my job to keep him in sight. My job to look at him, look after him. Oh no, 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 no. Back out. I can sneak across the rooftops. You can jump across the roof here. You genuinely feel like Batman's. You'll see what I mean later as well. But here's our target. Still down there. Got a whole rooftop I can move across here. I think that guy might be able to see me if I'm not careful. If he does start to notice me, I can always dip down here. Oft. That's disgusting. There's a slaver. Up we go again. There's our slaver now. We're running out of rooftop. I think I can drop, jump, jump. There we go. Learning to make your way through the environment's pretty good. I mentioned something to my partner Erin, who you've heard me mention before on the channel. We play games together and we talk about a lot of stuff to do with games, and I talked about organic level design where things are just designed to naturally feel really good. So up again. What I'm looking for here is trying to remember where Taka is. And I can't remember how to get through here either. I think did I fuck up? No. I think I just got away with that. Oops. Sugar. One of those guys is gonna see me. If I move. Oh no. Where did the slaver go? You saw nothing. Right. Now, is there an upper way out of here? No. No. That's not good. Right, we'll need to try through here. Like, I love the fact that there's stuff here for me to pick up. Like, thank you guys, but what I really want is a way up. I need to get down off the roof now. I can't get up there. I need to... We need to just follow him on foot now. So I've just about cocked up there a couple of times. I lost the path.
休ませてくれ。高田。やめてくれ。姉さん。高。何もされなかった。怖かったろう。
すぐに立つぞ。
無理だ。どうせ捕まる。逃げられやしない。この人は堺人。守ってくれるよ。
タカ、信用してくれ。力を借りたい。励んでみます。
Okie doke. So we're getting near to the end of this, which is a good thing. I'm 41 minutes in, so that's pretty good. I should be able to finish this first part off.
この近くに門か。ではそこから出るぞ。
ムンクロが見つかった。殺される。隠れましょう。
いや、進むぞ。
あそこ登れそうだ。
Yep. Up and out. There we go. So we technically got the do not raise the alarm there, even although... Oh.
これからどこへ？検事が辻で待っておるはずだ。あの検事が？
村から出られていたらね。
Yeah, we technically got it, even although I got spotted, but I managed to assassinate the guy fast enough. And luckily his body didn't fall somewhere where everyone was going to see. I actually thought that's what the alarm was there, but I think it's scripted because they find the slaver. So you've actually got two options here. You can engage the enemies, like is coming up there just now. But I'm not gonna. Because we are trying to ghost through this game. I think the way a lot of people described this game when it first came out was the origin of ninja. It's set in a historically accurate period during a historic event. The Mongol invasion of Japan did happen, but there are obviously a lot of artistic license, things like the black powder bombs, etc. that you use. They're more out of ninja fiction than out of historical accuracy. But I do like the way that there's this sort of dilemma that it's creating so far. You know, we've already seen Jin struggle with going against his warrior's code, which is look his opponent in the eye as he fights them, and even if they beat him, then at least they face them with courage. Now he's completely went the other way because he wants to protect people more than he wants to be a warrior, so he'll do whatever is necessary to do that. So he's already stabbed one guy in the back and struggled with it. And then I stabbed another guy in the back and we got a little story point there, which was like his goodbye to the warrior code. Try to remember which one of these is Kage. I think it's this one. Yes. There we go.
夜明けから猛虎を見てない。巻いたみたいだ。
行き先を決めねばな。この先で伊豆原を見渡せますよ。疲れたか？
酒が飲みたい。あと眠りたい。
酒ならいくらでもあるぞ。タカ、寡黙だな。
死なないんだってことがまだ信じられなくて。酒井様、助かりました。でも姉さんとはどのように？
命を救われたのだ。
俺と同じですね。
It's kind of a breaking down of social barriers here as well, because as a noble, as the lord, these are people that Jin normally wouldn't associate with. It's the fact that Yuna saved him. By his code, he owes her his life. And that's a shared bond that they've got.
もう体がガクガクだ。
小松は山の向こうだよ。
火事場がある。
ええ、島で一番の。
あの火事場を使えば城の壁を越える道具を作れるかもね。タカ、どうだい？
もちろん。ご恩に報いるためなら喜んで。
ありがたい。タカ、ケンジ、少し休め。すぐに立つぞ。気分はどうだ？
タカが無事で安心した。
弱っておるが、小松までたどり着けそうか？
飯食って寝りゃ元気になる。
アザモウラにはまだ捕虜が残っておるな。
助けに戻るつもり。
村から猛虎を一掃せねば。
そうだね。
お主らは小松へ、俺は後から向かう。
ジン、ありがとう。
So that's just got the broken blacksmith out the way, and the first bit of story content. And now the legend has grown. So I get to choose a new ghost weapon. So we've got black powder bomb, smoke bomb, sticky bomb. You notice the graphic at the top changes as well, and the wind chime. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the smoke bomb so that I can get to the healing smoke as well. So that if I do cock up an assassination, we can pick up healing incense. I need 2 technique points to get that right, okay. Listen and focus. Or do I get the standoff streak? You know what, I'd quite like to be able to take out more opponents with the kunai, so we'll take that. Do not worry, I have not forgotten about these. We will pick these up as well, and we'll try and get this soon as well. So you're not really seeing the little demo window there, kind of shows you what it does, but you're not really seeing the effect. If you get a kill with that, you see enemies around, like back up in awe, and then you can follow that up with a kunai throw, and you're pretty much golden. I really want to get both of these, but I don't think you can get Dance of Wrath until you're on the North Island. But yeah, we will be trying to pick up more of these as well. Perfect dodge especially. Dodge and slash is pretty good until you can get a stance. I think there is a stance. Wait a minute. Technique stances. Yeah, the moon stance is effective against brutes, but until you get that, if you pick up the dodge and slash, that will get you through most of your fights against them. Sprint and slash as well is pretty good, especially if you're trying to close on those archers and you've not got a bow like me at the moment. So we've got those. We will probably do the Sensei Ishikawa one next. I think that, yeah, it makes the most sense, I think, to do that one next. Getting the bow, that'll give me a quieter way of taking out, the archers that are on the platforms. I'll have a better way of taking them out without having to worry about closing the distance. There we go. And as you can see, that's your quick swap there. The good thing about these is I don't think it's one of those that you can hold. You have to be in the middle of a group, so you don't have to worry about pressing a direction. It's not like with the kunai, ideally, you have to be sort of facing the first enemy you want to hit, and then you'll automatically throw a fan out, and it'll the two or three will hit the first three enemies. So they'll hit the one that you're pointing towards, and then they'll hit the enemies to the left and right of them as well. And like I say, if you can do the heavenly strike to kill someone, and then follow that up with the throw, you can make things so much easier with you. It's also much better if you can get a kill, the kunai throw, and then the Dance of Wrath. That can absolutely wipe small groups of enemies, so you can literally go from group to group doing that and following up. And because you can replenish your ammo from fallen enemies, yeah, it does get pretty tasty. So I think what we're going to do is wrap this one up there, because we're around about the 50-minute mark again. So thanks for joining me for this one again, guys. As you can see, our wee arsenal is building up. Going to be able to kick the Mongols' asses off this island very shortly. We'll do Sensei Ishikawa. I think the village where Ishikawa is where you pick up the hint about where to get the Heavenly Strike as well. So we'll do Ishikawa's tail in the next one, and then we will pick up the Heavenly Strike, and then we'll be in good shape. So join me for that if you can. In the meantime, take care of yourself. This is Blizzard Raptor saying goodbye for now, guys.